Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Rebellion. We're here with the third chapter of the Eagle's Shadow. This one is called Deadly Game. So we have to eliminate 3 different Templars in Acre. So the Templar Knights are everywhere in Acre. These are the elite of the Templar Order. They're most dangerous soldiers. If Altaïr were to attempt his assassination now, he may not make it out alive. They are not just dangerous to him, however. Our every movement in the city, we are at risk because of these armored hounds. They need to be culled. We will scour the streets of them and remove their threat from over our heads. Once again, Chapter 3, Deadly Game. We will again use our more powerful heroes with the highest Helix Rift event bonus. These shall shift every time there's a Helix Rift event, so just take note of that. You're probably not going to use the same heroes. I know I started this from the very beginning, but I want to make sure that's reiterated if you're coming into this video late. Helix Rift events shift heroes around as a way of helping players if you have the Helix tokens to purchase DNA for them. So the Templars have doubled the guard on the city's rooftops. Altaïr will have trouble reaching his targets. We need to thin out the Templar presence, especially their knights. I'm really looking forward to, in the future, sometime actually playing through the entire Assassin's Creed series. And in doing so, I will start with Assassin's Creed 1 because it is my favorite. We will go ahead and send Guillermo through here. If you had an assassination hero, you might be able to take these guys out because they're sort of set up in a way that allows for assassination. You see those pile of logs you'd be able to hide under. But because I'm using Guillermo, which is an enforcer AoE role, Yusuf, which is a navigation, an assassination class, but he's navigation, so he doesn't have assassination, and again another Ivor, which is another enforcer AoE role. I have no assassination skills, which shouldn't be too much of an issue because thankfully they've picked the hero Guillermo for me, which is tier 5 and all ranked out gear. He hits like, well, pretty much a sledgehammer now. He just crushes everything he fights against. This particular setup does seem to require a lot of enforcers anyway, because there's very few opportunities, it appears, well, in order to do straight up executions. I say that now, it seems like every single hero along this path had an ability to be stealth assassinated. Okay, every single one apparently has that ability. So if you're lucky enough to have assassination heroes, you very well might make it out of here without ever having to engage in actual combat. Ooh, sweet. So again, because Yusuf has the navigation role, he has all of the free running events and stuff like that, so he's able to use the lift skill, which only really works if a person is navigation, because they literally grab hold of a rope and pop up. Now, make sure your hero does have some ability to fight on his own, because as you can see here, I'm going to have to take out this hero, or this enemy, with the hero. Thankfully, my hero is very powerful. Again, he is rank 5. You can see right here. His DPS is very good. Not top tier, but very, very good, which is actually kind of remarkable for a navigation hero. They generally have very low DPS, and their entire role is navigation. But he also has all tier 5 gear, so he's still a pretty big powerhouse. You can see the damage on that hasty rapier is quite good. I'll send Guillermo in again, because again, see that stone bricks right there? You would have been able to assassinate if, unfortunately, you had an assassin. The problem being is, after that hero, I missed. That's sort of unfortunate. After that hero, you would still have to face off against this knight right here with an assassin class, which with that amount of health, they would still do quite a bit of damage to that hero. Oh, looks like we got Altaïr making his way through the city of Acre. Not sure what he's doing at the moment. Oh, there he goes. Just kind of hanging out, jumping around. Thanks a lot. I like how they're showing us Altaïr making his way through the city. Again, here's an upper room that allows for more Helix Rift tokens, which will allow you to progress along the reward path. Ooh. All right, so I'm going to use Yusuf for this. Again, because of his gear, please judge based on what your hero is capable of doing. Yusuf is quite powerful in this case. So he should, in theory, be able to take this guy out fairly simply without much damage, which he did, and then is able to actually use his free running skills in order to make his way down. Now, I'm actually, just for the fun of this, I'm going to show you. You see how that Knights Templar is marked as very hard? He's level 53, so he is higher level than Yusuf. I'm going to go down and I'm going to attack him with Yusuf just to show you how much damage that they can then do. So I'm going to reiterate, and you can see even with his initiative and retaliate, you see how much health he lost. This guy, unless you have a very well geared out hero, is going to very quickly take out a lot of damage. So that's more damage than any one of my heroes have thus far gotten from these guys. So definitely judge based on how powerful your particular hero is. Again, Yusuf is one of my more powerful stealth type characters, even in a straight fight, so I didn't feel as bad about using him. But you're definitely going to want to judge for yourself based on your own heroes, their level, as well as how much they're decked out. Altaïr, I don't really know if you noticed that, but you were literally walking on air for a while. I don't know if you guys noticed that if you've played Assassin's Creed 1, one of their side game items was collecting flags. You notice how Altaïr ran, collect the flag, and ran off that flag. It's just a callback to something that the other games had, which was pretty cool, actually, I thought. So I'll go ahead and I'll send Giriyamo out. He normally has very low health, but again, boom, I can drop down. I'm just going to use my big attack, my Storm of Blades. That's almost double damage. That should be able to kill it in one shot, which it did. I have something here. What is it? A friend of Monteferret's named Isambard is coming to the city to serve as his bodyguard, a knight renowned for his prowess in battle and feared by allies and foes alike. Our brother is a skilled swordsman, but if by some twist of fate he must face the swords of both Montferret and this beast, it is too risky. Yes, we must not let Sir Isambard reach Montferret's side. It says here he will soon be arriving by ship. Then let us away to the docks. We must intercept and eliminate him. Mission complete. So definitely check your heroes as you're playing through that. That was an interesting mission. We'll go ahead and collect our rewards and move on to the fourth of the 5 events, or missions for this event.